Hi guys, Rob from Royal Balls. My Cinnamon Mojave female has finally laid a clutch of eggs, clutch number 3 this year. She is on day 37 after pre-lay shed, so 30 days is not a guarantee, and the 7 days between then and now is quite stressful. I've been waiting every morning for her to lay, and she's been resisting, but this morning she finally laid. So we're going to pull the eggs, get the female cleaned up, and get the eggs in the incubator. So let's take a look. Okay guys, here's the female. There is one roll out egg, so let me just remove that and put it in this egg box temporarily. It does look like a good egg. Not sure why she's rolled that one out. Let's see if we can get her off the clutch. She did lay just this morning, so she's still quite tired. This is always the tricky part. They don't like to let go. Come on, girl. There we go. We'll just put her into a bath of water to rehydrate. Let me just check and make sure that she is completely empty. You can see her belly is completely hollow all the way down. She is empty. She has finished laying. So we'll put her in there to clean up later. She can rehydrate, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 good eggs. Okay, these ones are stuck together. Actually they're not, they're quite easy to separate. I did put a little bit of sphagnum moss and some peat in there, which is actually, the eggs are not particularly stuck together. So let me just lift those out first. I did prepare 2 egg boxes because I did see that it was a large clutch. You can see this is some of the peat on there. These eggs are still stuck together, and I'm going to leave them exactly as they were laid. I'm not going to move them around at all. The first clutch of eggs that I got this year, I separated them, candled them, turned them the right way up, and there were 6 eggs, and all 6 eggs survived. The second clutch of eggs I got this year, I took them out and left them exactly as they were. I didn't turn them. I did candle them to check for veins, but I didn't turn them. I removed the egg from the top because it's very hard to actually get it into the egg box if they're too high. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to gently remove that egg from the top so that we can fit it in the egg box. Just gently prise that apart. So that's that. This is well stuck on this one. Just gently pull that egg off. So I've got 4 eggs in this egg box. I can actually squeeze some more in here. Plenty of room in there. In the other egg box, these 2 eggs will stay stuck together, and the 3rd egg in here. Let's just get rid of that. We'll tidy that up in a moment. Okay, so these eggs are still sitting in the orientation they were when they were laid. So what I'm going to do is just quickly candle them and mark them. Let's check these guys for veins. These two eggs here look like they're both upside down. So we'll turn those over. Good veins in that one. Very good veins in this one. This is the rollout egg. Don't know why she rolled that one out, because there are very good veins in it. There's the embryo. So I'll stick that one in there. There's the embryo in this one. And here's the embryo in that one. This one is also upside down. And because the eggs are loose, I will take the opportunity just to reorientate them this time. There's the embryo, you can see that with the air bubble. Take a look at this one. This one also has good veins. And we'll reorient this one. This one has quite a thick shell, very hard to see through this one. There's the embryo sitting there at the top. So because it's loose, I will reorient that one. Let's take a look at this one. Good veins there, there's the embryo. This one, there's the embryo. This one here, the embryo looks like it's actually upside down. So let me just separate those. Since we've done this with the other eggs, let's just separate that. These eggs were just laid this morning, so they are coming apart fairly easily. So this one there's the embryo at the top on that one, so we'll stick that one back down there. Turn the lights on. Sorry guys, I am doing this solo today, so I'm sorry if it's not so clear. So we'll just mark these. I have candled them, so these eggs are all now the right way up. Plenty of room in the egg box. Let's just move those over a little bit. So plenty of room around the sides. This one also, let me just move these to set them up again. Plenty of room in that egg box. Just make sure the lid goes on there without touching the top. Plenty of room at the top and plenty of room in that one. So we have 8 good eggs, no slugs, fantastic. Let's get them in the incubator and we're counting down for 60 days. This will be a very interesting clutch because the mother is a Cinnamon Mojave and the father is a banana Pastel Enchi Woma, so there'll be 6 genes in the mix and multiple possible outcomes, but what I'm trying for here is the cinnamon banana combos. The banana colour oranges are enhanced with the cinnamon gene, so let's pop these in the incubator and we're good to go. So here is the incubator set up next to the fish tank. Just switch the lights on. You can see that there are a couple of clutches in there already. One is from the spot-nosed yellow belly pastel male to the clown female, which is about 3 weeks into incubation. And my daily checks consist of checking the thermostat at the top for temperature and basically just cracking open the door and doing a quick smell test to check for any bad eggs. I know the incubator works, I know my incubation method works, so you've got to trust yourself and not mess with the eggs as much as possible. Let nature take its course. I think the eggs are better off left completely untouched, so you'll see there's very little in the way of condensation inside the tubs, although they are quite humid in there. My incubator runs at 88.5 and ambient here is about 86, so even if the incubator breaks down, it's not a complete disaster because it's only running slightly warmer than ambient temperature and humidity is already quite high. I don't expect the condensation will get bad in the tubs until just the last couple of weeks before the eggs are due to hatch. Typically, as the metabolism of the baby snakes inside the eggs steps up, you also start to get a little bit more condensation. And humidity is not a problem here in the tropics. These eggs never dry out, so best thing to do with them is to leave them and forget about them until just a couple of weeks before hatching. So those are the eggs set up in there. This incubator is new this season. It's already hatched one clutch, so I do know it works, and we've got 2 clutches in there with the hatch dates written in whiteboard marker on the front of the incubator there. So just while we're here, we will take a look at the female that laid the eggs. She is resting up right at the back of her tub there. She hasn't actually eaten again yet, but she's relaxing there in the tub, and we'll try and feed her again this week. Hopefully she'll start eating and regain her condition quite quickly. So that's the Savannah female that laid the most recent clutch of eggs. That's the Cinnamon Mojave female. We'll leave her to rest there. So that's it, guys. Clutch 3 safely in the incubator. Now you just have to be patient, trust nature and let the eggs incubate, try not to mess with them, and in 55 to 60 days time I'll be updating you when the babies hatch. So thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.